Olympics just wrapped up last week, and the entire time I was watching, I had one question on my mind. What is the easiest Olympic sport? Like, if I were to compete alongside all those Olympians, which one would I do best in? Me personally, with zero practice, zero training, just as I am right now, an average Red Bull athlete. So I decided to run a scientific experiment. The way it would work is simple. I would choose the 10 Olympic sports that I thought that I was the best at and attempt all of them, and then I would match up my results as compared to the world record, and whichever world record I was closest to would be the easiest Olympic sport. So you get the idea. No training, do the Olympic sport, compare how close it is to the world record, whichever ones are closest show that that is the easiest sport to do. I wanted to start the day off strong, so I decided to do one that I was too scared to do when I was younger, the 110-meter hurdles.
Ah, fuck. Oh my God, it's so high. Shit. Fuck it. Ah, fuck.
Go. Yes.
Oh, shit.
Let's go. All right, yes. Let's go. Go. Oh, it's okay, keep going.
Bitch. Fuck you. Piece of shit. Ow. Son of a. That shit's scary.
Say what you will, but I got it done. I got it done, man! And it only took me 33.1 seconds. The world record's 12.8, which means I'm almost 3 times slower than the world record. So I decided to try running without the hurdles, specifically the 400-meter dash, which I used to be really good at in high school. All you have to do is go around the track one time. Fuck. While running, I realized something. You run a whole lot faster when you have competition, people pushing you. It's why a lot of world records are set during the Olympics when the toughest competition is all striving for gold. And so my 400-meter time reflected that pretty poorly.
That was gone. Okay, let's go.
In fact, I only got 75 seconds. And the world record is 43 seconds, which means I was almost half as fast. And so it's time to get some competition.
What's like a really good 11-year-old hitting? Someone look that up.
6'4" and a quarter inches was the record for an 11-year-old.
Okay, let's go down. 9-year-old.
All right, Cameron did 4'6".
Cameron did 4'6"?
4 feet 6 inches. Yeah.
Hey, Cameron. Your record about to go down. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, Cameron. I get 3 attempts though, right? 3 attempts. Is that normal?
3 attempts.
I was attempt 1.
Yes.
Oh, my ass! Son of a bitch, Cameron! Oh! Dude, I barely felt it on my tush. Give me one more ref, final one. Cameron! Yeah!
There we go.
Come on, Cameron! Let's go, baby. That's light work. That's light work. All right, we're done with the sport. Well, that was the world record, right?
My high jump was 4 feet and 8 inches, but the world record is a little over 8 feet, which technically means I'm like a little over halfway to the world record, specifically 57%. But I figured I could beat it with the long jump, because as opposed to the high jump, there's less technique. You just run as fast as you can and then jump. Right?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
And it was fair. You committed.
I tried my best. We got like a 30-foot yard measure?
So this is 5 meters right here. This wall.
That's 5 meters?
This is 5 meters.
So where would you mark me from?
We'll mark you from. So this is your first.
Nah, ref, you are screwing me over, ref. Ref, that was there when I got here. Ref, that was there when I got here. This is my mark.
Well, it turns out that humans figured out long jump. Before I was born, we already solved it. The world record for long jump is 8.95 meters, and it happened in 1991. So my goal was be half as good as that.
Yes.
Oh, I feel like I went so low.
Right there. Let's get the measuring tape. 469. Hey.
That's it.
So I figured, okay, if long jump is already solved, triple jump probably has some room to grow. It's like the more complicated version.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, fuck that sport, I'm out. Oh my God. Holy shit. Went through my spine. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Sure.
Yeah, someone call my mom.
I fucked up my back on that. That hurt. That fucked me up. That made me feel closer to 30 than 20. You might be wondering why I'm doing all this. And the answer is simple, because I'm a Red Bull athlete and also because I'm the host of the Streamer Games, a world-renowned competition with the greatest streamers and YouTubers in the world who are all competing for gold in my event. Legally not gold. Legally distinct from they're actually fighting for tungsten. That's right, baby, the Streamer Games. We got 8 different teams with 4 competitors on each team, all competing for tungsten. We have a dozen different events that everyone's going to be competing in to find out who the champ of the Streamer Games is going to be. And it all unfolds this weekend, August 17th and 18th. If you want to come, you can come. There are still tickets available. If not, you can buy the merch to support the event because we lost a sponsor, if you haven't heard about that. And thank you very much. Now back to the video. And then it was time for pole vault.
Fuck this. Fuck that.
I didn't do it. It's scary. It is scary. You know how high you have to go doing pole vault? It takes a lot of balls or penis, or either one, but I'm not doing it. It's not my thing. I'm not doing it. Fuck pole vault.
No 9-year-old is doing that, I promise you.
Trying some of the more physical track and field events made me realize that might not be my forte. So I decided to pivot over to throwing stuff. Just throwing as hard as you can. I go to the gym, I can throw something. So the first one up was javelin. And oh boy, does this require technique. I thought people who did javelin just chuck that
Fuck,
shit.
why does it keep doing? I'm not throwing it high enough.
Nope. That's not how it works, apparently.
Fuck. No, same shit.
And so, as always, I tried to find a bit of competition. The world's best 9-year-old javelin thrower. If I can beat that motherfucker, then I feel pretty good about myself.
Count the roll! Count the roll!
Count the roll. If we're counting the roll,
Nah, don't count the rolls.
no, it's
jeez.
it's an extra 5 meters. 1810.
1810. What did that 9-year-old get?
83 feet.
What's that in meters?
About 20 or 25, I would say.
All right, 9-year-olds, you win this one.
Okay, javelin requires too much technique, so let's go even more oonga boonga. Throw rock. Throw rock far. Throw rock very far. Shot put.
Yep. There you go. That's the best one.
Come on! There's not a 9-year-old on the damn planet that can do that.
You're at 748. Oh.
What's
That's
world
it.
record?
At the cone. 23 meters.
So I'm less than a third. Damn.
Now, obviously, I'm not training for the Olympics, but I do work out. In fact, I've been working out and going to the gym for the past 10 years. So I figured if one of the Olympic categories is weightlifting, that might be the easiest for me. Just an average dude who goes to the gym, I'll probably just crush. What I didn't realize is that in the Olympics, they don't do bench press. They don't curl. They only do 2 Olympic lifts, the clean and jerk, which is a crazy name, and the snatch, which is also technically they're both sexual in nature. And it's also worth noting, I have never tried these lifts before. The clean and jerk went all right. Apparently someone my exact weight lifted 225 kilograms? Someone my weight lifted 500 pounds over their head and didn't die? Okay, well, I did 80 kilograms, okay? Which is, it's not even as much as I weigh, but I felt like it was a lot. I could lift a more petite man than myself over my head. I felt good about that. But the snatch didn't go much better. All right, that's way more technical of a move. And so the world record is 183 kilograms, and I managed to snatch 55. I was starting to lose hope that an average person was close in any Olympic sports. At least that was until I tried Velodrome. Now, I'm going to come clean. I had no clue what this was before we tried it, but it's basically like cycling on a banked track and your feet are locked into the bike and there's no brakes. and it's fixed gear. Really, just pedal as hard as you fucking can for as long as possible. And this time, I actually had competition that would make me push myself harder than I would if I was racing by myself.
Go! Good, good. Son of a bitch, he's fast as fuck.
Now, some of you might be looking at how much time's left in the video and thinking to yourselves, Ludwig, why didn't you try breakdancing or water polo or Olympic diving? Those are really easy, at least when I see it on TV. I think I could do it. And yeah, look, there are some people who have done breakdancing who don't even look like they're good at breakdancing, but I don't even know how to start, right? I've never breakdanced in my life. I have biked in my life, so I know how to do that, but I figured I would try the Olympic sports that I know how to do, as opposed to the ones that if I were to put a month of time into, I might be able to sneak my way in if I was Australian. I ended up with a time of 90 seconds, which really isn't bad for my first attempt, and the world record is 55 seconds. So I was already 64% of the way there. I think Velodrome might be one of the easiest. And finally, it's time for the ace in the hole. Now, I've been saving this Olympic sport because I knew it would be the easiest: archery. Now, the way archery works in the Olympics is a bit different. It's a 1v1, a head-to-head. You basically take turns shooting arrows, and whoever does the best gets 2 points. The first to 6 points win. And luckily for me, I had an Olympic archer to go against.
Okay, a little bit low. Just a little bit low. A little bit right. A little bit low. A little bit low again.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. That was big, man. Okay, so I hit 1.7 just now?
Correct.
And what'd you hit?
I had a 10, I had a 10, and I had a 9. So that's 29.
Fuck, you're good, dude. I thought this shit would be the easiest. This shit's hard as fuck.
Throughout this entire process, I have gained a newfound respect for Olympians. Like, obviously, I know what they do is hard, but it is really hard, and they're really good at their jobs. So I was starting to lose faith that an average guy could be decent at any sport. That wasn't until I decided to try the most popular sport, the 100-meter dash. In 5th grade, I actually was so good at the 100-meter dash that I made it to the state finals and got 5th place. There were 5 people there, but making it there was a big honor. You have to understand that making it there really matters. And the 100-meter dash went fucking amazing.
Go!
I ran the 100-meter dash in 12.4 seconds. Just 2.5 seconds slower than Noah Lyles, the guy who won the gold medal in Paris. Until I realized I fucked up.
What'd I run?
What was that? 90?
Wait, why?
From there to there?
Oh, I only ran 90?
Apparently, that was a 90-meter dash, okay? It's not my fault. I'm not scamming. I didn't know. I didn't cheat on purpose. So I set it up 10 meters back, tried again, and guess what? It was slower.
Oh, fuck. I taste vomit.
It's actually the closest to the world record that I was on any of the events, which at first surprised me because the 100-meter dash is the most improved event. It's like the most competitive event. People have been pushing it for years. But then I looked into it. The world record for the 100-meter dash in 1924, 100 years ago, was 10.4 seconds. In 100 years of innovating training, equipment, nutrition, we have improved the 100-meter dash by 0.8 seconds. That is how good we are as a species at running. Humans are meant to run. And so it makes sense that the easiest Olympic sports are going to be the ones that we've all done. When we were kids playing tag, or teens who were late for school, or adults who run in the morning because they want to show off or some shit. Why the fuck do people run in the morning? Makes me feel bad about myself. And so if I'm going to answer the question, what is the easiest Olympic sport? The answer is kind of obvious. It's running. We're all good at running. Now, that doesn't mean it's the easiest to gold medal. I actually think it might be one of the harder ones if you were to train and try to get a gold medal. But if you don't do any practice at all, you'll be the closest to the gold medal with that one, as opposed to the ones that require years of technique to even get off the ground. So after trying out a dozen Olympic sports, the easiest ones were the 100-meter dash and the Velodrome, which actually kind of surprised me. The hardest ones, if you ignore the 2 sports I DQ'd on, were javelin throw and weightlifting. Anyway, you've been watching this for a while. Go run 100 meters and let me know how you do in the comments. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Subscribe. See you later. Goodbye now. Subscribe. See you later. Goodbye.